Well, good evening, all you Lady Trojan fans. Tonight, the Trojans have traveled down here to East Pennsboro High School, where they will take on arch rival the East Juniata Tigers tonight. The Trojans seeking revenge on two earlier losses in the league to the Tigers, one by about 6 points, I think, and the other one maybe about 15 or 19, something like that. Tigers coming off a loss last time out when they played the Line Mountain Lady Eagles, and the Eagles defeated the Tigers, giving them their very first loss in the Tri-Valley League for this year. And the Trojans, on the other hand, coming off a big win over the Halifax Wildcats when the Lady Trojans played probably their best game of the season. So we'll have the introduction of the ball players here now. We're certainly familiar with both squads, and we'll be back with the opening tip-off here in just 1 second. Go UDA. They're taking their places on the court now. We go with three officials in the playoffs. Nace is out there along with Sainer, Huffman, Dressler, and Rickenbaugh, Bobby Rickenbaugh. So we'll be set to go here in just a moment. We know that EJ Tigers have a scoring offense, and the Trojans need to play some good D and see if we can't get some good scoring out of this. Opening tip-off, Sainer will control it down here to Nace. Nace nearly lost the handle on it, pushing it out in front there now as they'll swing it around with Rickenbaugh. This is Nace, Rickenbaugh, Bobby. Over in the wing they'll go with it. Dressler pushing it back in, or out front rather. Here's Dressler on the baseline, cut off in there by Bingaman. And now they'll spin it back out here for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh pushing it back. Over in the wing. Dressler over there looking for something to happen inside. Would love to go into Sainer. Dressler's got it, puts a shot up from the wing. Good for 2-3. Dressler for 3, and it's 3-0. Lindsay Dressler hits one from about 22 feet out. Here's the ball thrown away and picked up in there by Dressler. Dressler taking it inside. Here's a shot put up in there by EJ, no good. Return shot put up by Sainer, no good. Return shot, no good. Rebounded here to Crabb. So the Trojans dodge a bullet, at least momentarily there that time, as both Sainer and I think it probably was Nace had shooting inside there and it wouldn't go. Ball nearly stolen away and a push foul called on Nace. She'll pick up the first foul of the ball game. It comes on Nace. 6:47 remaining here in the first quarter. Jamie picks up her first, team's first. And UD will inbound the ball. Here's Bingaman trying to take it inside, stolen away by Nace. They loop it over in a wing for Dressler, who will push it back now, and Jamie Nace up court with it for East Juniata Tigers. For Rickenbaugh. Here's Dressler from over for 3. It's just off the mark this time, and on the rebound it's going to be out of bounds. Off the shot, it'll be UDA ball. So it's 3-0. 6:26 left here in the opening period. Some forecourt pressure and a walk called that time as Rickenbaugh reaching in there and tying up the Crabb, and Jenna goes for the walk with it. So the quickness right now belongs to the East Juniata Tigers, as they've shown a lot of quickness here in the early going. Inside Sainer, she'll push it back out. Over the wing it goes. Now they loop it inside here for a shot by Dressler. No good. Rebound comes over this way. Battling for it, Nguyen, and Martina will pick it up and start it up court for UDA. Trojans looking for their first points of the ball game. Trail 3-0. Inside it goes here for a ball stripped away. Rickenbaugh picking it up here for East Juniata Tigers. On the baseline they go with it. It's going to be stolen back, and a hold foul called on Dressler. She'll pick up the foul number 51 here. Second foul of the ball game. Both of them belong to the Tigers. Dressler has one, and Nace has one for the Tigers. UD inbounding here for Nguyen. She'll loop it ahead here now for Straub. Straub to the line for 2. It's good. Ashley Straub for 2, and as I mentioned to my buddies over here in the opening, that's going to be important for Ashley to be able to participate offensively in this ball game tonight. She does a heck of a job defensively every game and scores a lot of points for UDA, but it's going to really be necessary tonight to get Ashley into the offense and into it early and often. Here's Sainer dropping it back here now for Nace. Inside they'll go with a nice pass for Sainer, good for 2. Sainer with that little bit of a height advantage, about maybe 2 inches or so. And in the meantime, back on the other end of the court, the Trojans throw the ball away, and Jamie Nace scores 2. It's now 7-2. So the Trojans in the early going here getting blown out of there a little bit. And now they got to settle down. Foul is on Sainer. She'll pick up her first. And third team foul. The more aggressive looking Tigers now with a 7-2 lead. 5:21 left here in the first quarter. And back comes Warner. Warner from outside for 3, just off the mark it goes. Rebound comes down here. Let's see, it's going to be controlled to Sainer. Sainer will loop it ahead. Stolen away by Martina Nguyen. Martina for Warner. And Warner moving it out front. Stolen away, nearly stolen away by, well, it is. Picking it up in there, Huffman. She'll drop it back. So Bobby Rickenbaugh stirring that pot that time and stole that and knocked it loose. Here's Nace taking it inside, looking for 2, no good. Rebound comes down this way. Warner will break back with it. Warner has to slow it down now as the EJ Tigers get back quickly. Near here for Martina Nguyen. Alicia Warner out in front. For Nguyen. Pushing it over there for Warner, out of her reach and out of bounds. It goes with 4:25 left here in a 7-2 ball game. And Nace getting ready to inbound the ball. Nace up court with it for UD. Rickenbaugh. Nace dropping it over there on the left baseline. She walked with it. And the Trojans get the ball back. But offensively, we've been stymied so far here with 4:15 left in the opening quarter. We have 2 points to show for the first nearly 4 minutes of the ball game. That's scoring a quarter of a point per minute average. Nguyen from outside. Just off the mark. That one goes rebounded in there to Christy Bingaman. Christy will drop it back here now for Warner. Over the wing it goes to Crabb. Crabb tries to go inside with it. It's kicked out of there by EJ. So UD will inbound underneath the basket. Tigers with Sainer and Huffman and that I can't think of her name. Here's Warner from the side for a couple. No good. Rebound on the far side comes down there to Sainer. She'll loop it over there for that Dressler. Dressler's the other gal. Dressler, Sainer, pretty tall gals out there. Here's a 5'5" Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh steps back looking for 2, but throws it off on the far side. Dressler tracking it down for EJ. Here for Nace. Nace for 2. It's good. Jamie Nace for 2 more for the Tigers. It's a 9-2 effort now for EJ as the Trojans come back with it. Over in the wing. Shot from over there by Nguyen. No good on the rebound. Let's see. Going to be controlled here to Straub. Ashley puts it over on the right side. Now they'll go inside with it for Crabb. Crabb takes it to the hoop. Ball partially blocked away. Turnaround shot by Bingaman wouldn't go. And back with it come the Tigers. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Looping it inside for Sainer. Sainer's turnaround shot, no good. Rebound tapped around. Let's see who's got it. It's going to be Sainer controlling it back outside here for Rickenbaugh, or for Rickenbaugh now for 3. It's good. Bobby Rickenbaugh for 3, and timeout called by UDA. As the Trojans did not want to do this, and it's happening to them here early. It is the Tigers 12, UDA 2. Trojan timeout over now, so we'll see if the gals can get a little more offense into the ball game. They're going to have to. They can't drop back too far against these Tigers. They're tough. Inside it comes to Harmon, who lost the handle on it. Picked off inside there by Huffman, and then she has the ball go out of bounds off Bingaman. Kelsey Harmon into the ball game for UDA. And now it will be Lubold replacing Bingaman for Upper Dauphin. Ashley Lubold into the ball game for the Trojans. Nace inbounding. Pushing it here for Sainer. Sainer taking it down the court, pushing it over the other wing there for Huffman. Lost the handle on it, pushes it back out here for Nace. Nace inside with it for Sainer. Comes back over the near wing here, picked up by Rickenbaugh. in there for Nace. Nace for two. No good. On the rebound, let's see. It's out of bounds. Ooh, boy. Tough call there. Looked to me and everybody else like Sainer might have knocked that one out of there, but they're going to give it to EJ anyway. The Tigers will inbound the ball. Right over in the wing it goes, on the baseline rather, for Rickenbaugh out in front. Bobby dropping it there for Nace. Nace will go inside here for Sainer. Sainer's turnaround shot, no good. Rebound comes down there. Sainer tries to throw another one up, no good. Martina Nguyen with the rebound for UDA. Up court come the Trojans. Near side over here. Here's a shot by Crabb for three is good. Jenna Crabb hits a three. It's 12-5. This is Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh bringing it down on the right wing. Into the corner there for that Huffman. She tried to throw it inside, picked off in there by Crabb. And back come the Trojans. Trojans trail by 7, can narrow it to 5 here with a bucket. For three, just short. Rebound comes out on the wing over there for Crabb. Crabb will take it underneath the basket, dropping it back out here for Nguyen. Nguyen looping it up for two, no good. Rebound tap back here for Warner. Back to Nguyen. Martina on the wing here for Harmon. Near side, here's Crabb with it. Crabb driving it inside. Underneath the basket she goes with it. Tries to push it outside, but it's tapped away by EJ here for Bobby Rickenback. Bobby steps back looking for a couple, no good. On the rebound, picked up inside there by Sainer, good for two. Sainer hanging in there tough. Took that rebound and stuffed her home. Warner tries to go inside. This one's picked off by Sainer. Sainer dribbling up the court with it all the way for two, no good. Return shot put up by Nace, good. So the Trojans are really getting beaten on both ends of the court at the moment. Here's Crabb with it. Jenna, 35 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Roll it inside, it goes off the hands of Leubold, picked up in there by the Bobby Rickenbaugh eventually. Bobby out in front there for Nace. Clock moves it down to 12 seconds, so they'll play for the final shot. Over into the corner it goes for Dressler. Here's Rickenbaugh with it. Bounce pass inside, now back for Dressler. Back to Rickenbaugh, back to Dressler. 2 seconds, Dressler for two. It's no good, and that'll do it as the period comes to an end. But it's a big period for the East Juniata Tigers as they lead the Trojans by 11 at the end of one. It's EJ 16 and the Trojans 5. Okay, the second period underway now. UD with the advantage of inbounding. Playing it over in the wing there for Crabb. Crabb pushing it inside here for Bingaman. Bingaman for two. It's good. So Christy Bingaman gets two that time on a nice bounce pass inside from Jenna Crabb. They're going to double team Rickenbaugh, and the ball came loose down here. And now there's going to be called timeout. Coach Tusing of the Tigers calls timeout. Okay, this will be Nace inbounding the ball following the timeout. Now they'll trap Bobby Rickenbaugh, but she gets right through the trap and swings it on down on the wing there for Dressler. Dressler from outside for three. Off the mark, rebound inside, and a foul call. Foul will be on Sainer. And Megan Sainer will pick up her second personal foul. And UD will inbound the ball. Megan Sainer picks up number 2 with 7:25 left here in the first half. And UD needs to come back now and get a couple. Here's Warner for Nguyen. Martina across in the corner and threw it too far, threw it away over the head of Crabb, and so EJ will inbound the ball. 7:13 left here in the first half. Nace getting ready to inbound. Nace has it back. She'll break it down the court, and then she double dribbled it. So the Tigers turning it over, but the Trojans unable to capitalize on the turnovers here now. And UD still suffering a drought in the offensive side of things here now. They've got 7 points. Warner near wing here for Nguyen. Nguyen steps back, puts a shot up from outside, no good. Rebound inside here to Crabb. Crabb for two, wouldn't go down. Rebound comes down inside, picked up in there by Straub, good for two. Atta girl Ashley Straub. Got to get Ashley into it. Here's the ball tipped away again. UD coming back with it. Oh, wow, nearly back court. Wow, that was close. Over the wing it goes. There for Crabb. Crabb will take it on the baseline. Pushing it back outside. From outside for two. Short. Rebound comes down to Dressler. They'll give it back here now for Bobby Rickenbaugh for three. And back up court come the Trojans. Darn it. Here's a long two. That's good. It's Warner for two. And up court comes Rickenbaugh with it, bumping it over here to the right wing. She'll put it out in front. Now over the side it goes. Here's Dressler on the baseline, taking it up for two. No good. Rebounded in there nicely by Martina Nguyen, and then Martina walked on the end line. Okay. Now they'll inbound it here now, and they'll put it up quickly. No good. Rebound comes down there, and let's see who's going to get it. Goes on the floor, and they battle for it underneath there. Martina Nguyen tying it up with Huffman. 11 off the bench for the Tigers. I'll find out who that is here in just a second. Anyway, they push it in here for Dressler. Back for Bobby Rickenbaugh. Her shot no good. Rebound comes down in there and controlled by Bingaman. And then Bingaman tried to bounce it off a leg. It wouldn't happen. Shot picked up, no good. Ball on the rebound put up, no good. Ball tapped around, rebounded in there again, this time by Dressler. It's tied up. It'll be UDA ball. Number 11 in there is Wilson for the Tigers. Here's a pass inside, blocked away. Picked up in here by Wilson, and then back here for a pass that goes out of bounds, and a foul will be called on UDA. Might be on Crabb, we'll see. Nguyen picks up the foul, her first, and the team's first. They'll fire it over no baseline. Back out in front here now. Wilson dropping it here for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh, Nace inside, they'll go with it. Dressler pushing it back here for Rickenbaugh from outside. It's short. Rebound comes right down there to Dressler for two. Short came right down and hit Dressler right in the chest with the ball. And she just picked it up and put it right back up. 21-11. EJ by 10. Spinning it here for Straub. Back out now. Warner's got it. 4:35 remaining in the half. Martina for three off the mark. Rebounded in there to that Dressler. And back up court with it comes Nace. On the wing, shot from outside by Wilson, a little bit short. Rebound on the far wing over there, and a foul, push foul called on Dressler. She was tangling up there with Crabb over there. And it'll be UDA inbounding the ball. Dressler picks up her second, the team's fifth. Out of the ball game now as Undercuffler in there for UD to replace Martina Nguyen. They'll push it over there for Crabb. Crabb into the corner it goes. Now back to Crabb and a nice give and go for two. Well, that play worked nicely. Jenna Crabb finishing that one off after a nice pass inside there. Here's Bobby Rickenbaugh, lost it, not out of bounds it goes. It's going to be UD ball. Rickenbaugh lost the handle on it, and the Trojans can come back and sneak up a little closer here. Now they trail by 8 and cut it to 6 so we can get a bucket here. Warner up court for UD. There for Crabb. Crabb will take it inside, tries to go in underneath on the bench with it, or on the baseline with it rather, but it got kicked, and so UD will inbound the ball. Went off a leg. Trojans inbounding. Warner to inbound. Here for Bingaman. Here's Crabb. Ooh, she had momentarily there Undercuffler circling underneath. There's a ball tapped away. Dressler coming up with a steal, puts the shot up. No good. And on the rebound, it's going to stay down here, they say. It went off UD. Dressler had the breakaway that time and couldn't score. Maybe that's an omen. Maybe not. It'll be Nace inbounding the ball for EJ. Looping it back here for Rickenbaugh. Into the corner she goes with it. Wilson pushing it inside and then right past Dressler. So the EJ Tigers momentarily, at any rate, are waiting for the Trojans as Harmon checks back into the ball game for UDA. 3:25 remaining here in the first half. And UDA with the ball. Warner bringing it up court. Has Crabb on the left wing. No one momentarily on the right wing. Here's Crabb from outside. It's off the mark. Rebound comes right back down there to Nace. Nace rushing down the court with it. Pushes it up and in. She's fouled. The bucket will count. And Jamie Nace will go to the line, shooting one to get 3. Jenna picked up her first personal foul. The team's second that time for UDA. Nace's shot's good. 24-13. An 11-point margin now for the Tigers. 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining here, and the clock moving on down to inside of 3 minutes in another second. There's a nice looping pass inside, picked off by the Tigers. Dressler picking that one off back here for Nace. Over the wing it goes here. Wilson shoots one up from the side. No good. Rebounded right inside there to Wilson, or to Dressler rather. Her shot no good. And Victoria Undercuffler walked with it that time as the ball came up on her. And so it'll be inbounded by the Tigers. Ball game for EJ. I do not have her name. But Nace I do have. She's inbounded. I think. Yep. Jamie will take it around the top here. Has Rickenbaugh on the right wing. She'll spread 31 out on the left wing. Rickenbaugh has it. Back here for Nace. Tigers can really stall if they want to. Here's Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh taking it inside. Rolls it over there for a shot by Huffman. It is good. It had to think about it, but it thought about it and went down the chute. Sam Huffman, probably Samantha, but they call her Sam, I think. Otherwise, we'll have to check her credentials. There's a near steal out in front. Warner with it. Warner pushes it inside here. Harmon for 2. It's good. Kelsey Harmon positioned herself nicely for a pass from outside and put that one home. Here's Bobby Rickenbaugh coming back up court with it. Bobby taking it over on the left baseline. Nearly lost the handle on it. Now she still has it more or less and dribbles it back out here for Nace. Nace wants to make a move and she's fouled. Foul will be on Straub. Non-shooting. And EJ will inbound the ball. Minute 49 left here in the first half. Sure. Martina Nguyen back into the ball game, replacing Undercuffler as Harmon will depart also. Christy Bingman back in there for UDA. So it'll be inbounded by EJ. Over the wing it goes. Nearly lost out of bounds, but 31 will pick it up, and then she'll walk with it. She all time. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul, much to the consternation of the UDA crowd over here. A blocking foul called on number 32, Ashley Straub. She'll pick up her second with 1:46 left here in the half. So tough call that time on Ashley. Looks like the gal lost her balance on it, but I don't know. And back outside it comes here now for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh goes to take it inside, pushes it over in the wing. Picked up over there by Huffman, not stolen away. Back with it comes Straub. Ashley trying to work it up court, and a reach-in foul called on Bobby Rickenbaugh. And that may send Straub to the foul line. I believe it. No, one more. It's the 6th team foul. So one more will put the Trojans in the bonus with 1:35 here in the first half. Warner. Nguyen. Ashley Warner and Martina Nguyen. Martina circling it, pushing it over the wing over there for a drive inside that went off the hands of Straub and out of bounds, and so it'll be the Tigers inbounding the ball. 26-15 with 1:21 left here in the first half. And a hold foul called on Warner as she reached in on Rickenbaugh. Alicia picks up her first personal. Nace to inbound. Does so, but Martina Nguyen knocked it out of there. It'll be off the Trojans. And Nace again will try to inbound the ball with 1:19 left here in the first half. I think she will. Yes, she did. Now she rolled it right by everybody, and out of bounds it goes. Still going to stay EJ ball. And again, Nace will try to inbound. The Trojans are putting up some good defense on the inbounds play, and now Rickenbaugh comes away with it. Rickenbaugh breaking it all the way to the hoop, puts a shot up underneath it, hits the backboard, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be UDA ball. 1:11 remaining in an 11-point game here, first half. 26-15. EJ on top by 11. Warner. Nguyen inside there for Bingaman. Bingaman's got it. Turns it around, tried to get a pass off, but picked off in here by Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh has it tapped out of her hands by Nguyen, and then out of bounds it goes. On the baseline, Nace flying around in there. But UD, or rather, Trojans will substitute here. It will be Nguyen coming out of the ball game for UDA, as Lubold back in there for the Trojans. Nace to inbound. Does so under here to Wilson. Wilson with a shot, no good. And she tears the rebound out of there, however, and gets a tie up, and her ball club will maintain possession underneath the basket with 48 seconds remaining here in the first half. Nace getting ready to inbound. Back out in front for Rickenbaugh. Bobby dropping it here for Nace. Nace wants to make a move inside, does so. Looked like a walk, no call. Pushes it back outside for a shot for three. No good. On the rebound inside, we're going to have a foul called on the Tigers, and that should be the 7th, and I think UD will be shooting. And it will. I think Lubold will go to, or will it be Straub? It'll be Ashley Straub going to the foul line for UDA. She'll be shooting a 1-and-1. With 34 seconds left here in the first half of the ball game. Ashley at the line for the first time tonight. So we'll see what kind of foul shooting Ashley's got in her tonight. Here's her first try. It is good. All right, let's see if Ashley can do that again. We're going to need every point we can get. 26-16. Ashley can give the Trojans a deficit of single digits anyway with this one. Let's see. Nope, not that time. Rebound comes back here. Tap back, picked up over there by that 31 gal here for Rickenbaugh. They'll surely play the clock down. Rickenbaugh out in front. Has Nace out there with her. She'll give it to Nace. Nace goes to take it inside. It's picked off. And then Nace picks it back up again. Puts a shot up and good. Gee whiz. You can't beat this team like that, that's for sure. Had the opportunity, couldn't pick the ball up. Whoa. From outside for three. That's short. Right underneath it comes to Lubold. She'll turn around, put a shot up and good. Ashley Lubold good for two. As the ball comes down, this is going to be the end of the first half. And at the end of the first half, it is the Tigers by 10. The East Juniata Tigers 28, the UDA Trojans 18. Back with the second half in just a moment. Okay, see you later. Teams are back for the second half now. UDA will have the advantage of inbounding the basketball, so let's see what happens here now. Warner's in there now for UD. Over here for Nguyen. Nguyen from outside. It's good for three. Martina Nguyen starts it off with a three from the right wing, and up the court with it comes Nace, and then no, they'll get a charge foul called on Nace. Charge on Nace, pushing off inside there. So the Trojans, with two early breaks, get a three from Martina Nguyen. Now they get a turnover. Nace picks up her second personal foul, and back with it come the Trojans now. For three, it's good. Warner hits a three, and all of a sudden it's 28-24, and the ball kicked out of bounds by Straub. So hold on to your hats here. Now the Trojans making some waves as EJ will try to inbound the basketball. They'll push it on the wing, then it goes nearly knocked out, but tipped back over here. They'll loop it ahead. This is Rickenbaugh with it. Bobby Rickenbaugh taking it on the left wing. Picking it up, going inside. Ball loose, picked up in there by Sainer, good for two. Ball came inside, rolled right by one of the Tigers, and Sainer was there to pick it up. Here's Bingaman trying to take it inside. Pushes it off here for a shot by Straub. No good. A rebound comes down here for Dressler. Dressler bringing it back up court. Dressler had it tapped out of there nicely as Nguyen got a hand on that one. Martina knocking it out there for UDA. And so Nace will inbound the ball. Jamie Nace has it, steps up from an 18-foot shot, no good. Rebound comes down there to Nguyen. Martina will control it up court for UDA. Across the timeline she goes, back here for Warner. Warner inside here for Bingaman. Bingaman making a good move to the hoop for two. Wouldn't go, and a rebound comes down underneath, out of bounds. It goes off the East Juniata Tigers. Sainer getting the last hand on that one, knocking it out of there. So the Trojans, trailing by 6, will inbound the ball. Warner inbounds it here for Nguyen. Martina inside here for pass. Nice rush down the middle, and a shot blocked away inside there by Hoffman. Picked up, and the Trojans steal it right back again. Here's Martina pushing it over there for a shot by Crabb. Wouldn't go. Rebound there to Straub. Straub's fouled. It'll be Sainer picking up her third. And Ashley Straub going to the line for UDA, shooting a big 1-and-1. Trojans hanging and battling tough inside there now. Sainer picks up her third personal foul. 6:27 remaining here in the third period. And Straub at the line, shooting 2. Here's Ashley's first try. It is good. Nothing but net for Ashley Straub. Cuts the margin to 5. Sainer will depart the ball game again for Coach Tusing, picking up her third foul. Back in there, Wilson, number 11 for the Tigers. That's an exchange of about 4 inches in height the way it looks from here. Here's Straub's second shot. It is good. Ashley Straub for 2, 26-30. Trojans trail by 4. Up court comes Nace with it. Here's Nace. Out in front, looping it inside here. They'll push it back near side. Wilson. Wilson from outside for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down here, though, and controlled by the Tigers. Over in the wing for Rickenbaugh. Good for 3. Bobby Rickenbaugh. These guys just drive you nuts. Rickenbaugh for 3. And it's a 7-point margin. Here's Straub bringing it up court for UDA. Picking up the dribble here for Nguyen. Martina swings it over the near wing for Warner. Across the court, they'll go with it for Straub. Ashley pushing it back outside here for Nguyen. Back to Straub, looping it inside, tapped away by Dressler. And back with it come the Tigers now, as the Trojans not doing the job they were a moment ago. Shot for the side for 3. It's good. Bobby Rickenbaugh putting on a 3-point shot display here now, and she has really given her Tigers a big lift. Here's Martina Nguyen putting a shot up, a push foul called. Martina will go to the line. The Trojans, who had momentarily just moments ago trailed by 4, now trailed by 10. Rickenbaugh's 2 threes instrumental in that big leap that time. And so it'll be Martina Nguyen going to the foul line for UDA. She will be shooting a pair. First shot, good. Nice shot by Martina. Narrows the gap to 9. And just about the time you think you have these Tigers, they'll bite you. And the second shot put up, good. 2 fine foul shots by Martina Nguyen. And the margin back down to 8 now. The spin it near wing over here for Wilson. Wilson down the court, picking it up here for Nace. Goes over in the wing. Rickenbaugh with it. Rickenbaugh pushing it back for Nace. Back over for Bobby Rickenbaugh. Here's Nace. Jamie dribbling it quietly out in front momentarily. Waiting for something to develop. Rickenbaugh with it on the wing. Now brings it back out for Nace. Nace for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh pushing and pass inside here for Huffman. Puts the shot up. No good. On the rebound, who's got it? It is going to be a walk called on Huffman that time underneath. And she was battling for that rebound of her own shot. And Crabb will inbound the ball for UD. Over there for Warner. Warner breaking up court for UDA. Inside right there. It's a nice pass for Straub. Good for 2. Ashley Straub was parked right in there, and Warner with a good pass inside. Crowd for Upperdoff and hollering defense over there now as Rickenbaugh's got it. Out in front here for Nace. Nace over for Bobby Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh and Nace playing with it as they don't even look over in the near wing. Wilson's over in this wing, but no one's looking at her. Rickenbaugh will bring it out in front now for Nace. Nace inside they'll go, pushing it back here. Ball came loose, tipped out of Dressler's hand, but they picked it back up. Huffman's got it. Swinging it back here near Steele. Oh man, that would have been nice. Here's a pass inside off the backboard. It goes picked up over there by Huffman. Huffman spinning it right underneath with a shot and a foul. And Nace will go to the line, shooting 2. Christy Bingaman picked up the personal foul for UDA as Nace misses her first shot. Still a 6-point margin for Christy Bingaman, her first foul of the ball game. Ashley Leubold into the lineup to replace Ashley Straub, and timeout called by Coach Shadle. I think he wants a 30-second timeout, and that's what he'll get with 3:42 left here in the third period, and the Trojans trailing by 6. Timeout is over. Nace steps to the line, shooting her second of 2. And here it is. It is no good. In and out. Ball tapped around in there. Controlled to the Tigers, and then a foul underneath. So can you believe the Trojans can't get a darn foul or a darn rebound, I mean, as those Tigers just scramble and jump, and they just have outgunned the Trojans that time. And now foul is on Leubold, her first. And that's going to send Huffman to the line shooting 2. Here's their first try. It is no good. The Tigers are waiting, John. The Tigers are waiting. Yes, they are. And the Trojans just can't seem to solve that defense and pick up that basketball. Second shot good. 7-point margin now, 37-30. Trojans come back and knock it down to 5. Here we get a bucket. Warner brings it up court for UDA. Plenty of time remaining in this ball game. Now if the Trojans can just hang tough with them. Here's Bingaman. Bingaman near court here for a shot by Crabb, wouldn't go. And Nace had it roll away from her. Picked up in here by Leubold, and Leubold will throw it out of bounds on the far side. Yep, so the Trojans turn it over. After they get the turnover, they give it right back. And back comes Nace with 3:12 left here in the third. Jamie Nace over in the wing. Rickenbaugh with it. Pushing it back here for Nace. Over there for Bobby Rickenbaugh. And the ball kicked out of there by Warner. Ashley Warner got a toe on that one. And they'll inbound the ball here. We'll EJ here in just a sec. Now we're ready. For Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh bouncing it for Nace. 2:55 left. They're a very deliberate ball team sometime, John. Very deliberate. Working it around. Inside they go with it. Turnaround shot by Dressler. No good. Rebound comes over here, and let's see who's got it. It's going to be picked up there by Leubold. We'll drop it to Warner. So the Trojans can still come back, get it within 5. We get a bucket here. Warner bouncing it inside. They'll try to go with it. Bad pass from Newen and tapped away, and back the Trojans turn it over once again. And so whereas the Tigers are waiting, the Trojans not taking advantage of it. 2:20 inside. Dumping it over there on the wing. They'll try to go inside. It's tapped out of there nicely by Leubold again. Ashley getting a hand on that one. And Ashley Straub will enter the ball game to take Martina Newen's spot for UDA. Nace inbounds it right underneath the basket. And taking it outside is Dressler. Sam Dressler. Over in the baseline here for a shot by Nace. Good for 2. Well, they found her open over there, and Dressler hit her with a good pass. And Nace put her home. Back comes Warner. Trojans trail by 9. Here's Straub. Straub for Warner. Warner inside on the baseline, tapped out of there. Dressler got a hand on it, knocked it loose and out of bounds. And so UD will inbound the ball. 1:47 left here in the third quarter. Warner inbounding the ball right here for Crabb. Jenna pushing inside here for a shot by Bingaman. Good for two. Christy Bingaman gets two for UDA. 39-32. 7-point spread here now with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the third. Nace again out in front as they just waste the time now. Waiting for something to happen. Dressler circles underneath the basket. Here's Nace over in the wing. Now takes it into the corner, looping it inside here. The ball came loose but picked up and then held everything. We've got a walk called underneath. So the Trojans with a chance to get back to within 5 once again, as they'll have the ball to inbound with 1 minute and 10 remaining here in the third quarter. And Straub will inbound the ball for Warner. Here's Warner across the timeline for Straub, nearly knocked away, and a foul called on Nace. Jamie Nace will pick up her third personal foul, I believe. And UDA will inbound the ball. Fourth team foul, third on Nace. She won't come out. Here's the inbounds play here for Straub. Over there for Nguyen. Nguyen will take it in on the baseline, puts a shot up and in, good. Nguyen just floating that ball up there and put it in there very nicely. Way to go, Martina Nguyen. There's Nace coming back with it. On the baseline she goes, knocks over Christy Bingaman, and then out of bounds she goes with it. The Trojans can come back and get to within 3. Nace stepping on the end line with it. Official right there. Remember, we're using 3 officials. Inbound pass comes down here now for Crabb. Crabb on the left wing, looking inside, nothing doing. Here's Martina. No walk. Martina inside now with a nice pass over here, but it's going to be controlled to Nace, or to Straub rather. Over in the wing for Martina Nguyen. Here's Warner with it. We'll stay back and watch what's going on here underneath. Nguyen inside, tapped away. This is, well, let's see who's got it. Okay, it's going to be Nace. Now she lost the handle on it. Ball rolls over here for Rickenbaugh. And Rickenbaugh's got it all tied up, and a push foul call on UDA. Inside it goes here for Dressler. Dressler's turnaround shot good. 41-34. Here's the Trojans pushing it ahead here as the buzzer goes to end the third quarter. So the Trojans have battled pretty much inside here, but turnovers just killing the heck out of them here now. It's 41-34 with 8 minutes remaining in the season for one of these two gals, and right now it does not look real good for UDA. But we're hanging in there. We'll try it. We'll be right back. All right, the fourth quarter underway now as EJ inbounds the ball. You can bet the Tigers will be in no hurry. Near wing it comes. Now inside they go, and a foul on Christy Bingaman before the shot. Before the shot. Now we've got Sainer in there playing with 4 fouls. So the Trojans ought to try to take it to her whenever we get the ball down on our end of the court. As they inbound it here now, back for a shot from the wing for 2. That's short. Rebound goes out of bounds off Sainer. It'll be UD ball. So, the Trojans, you never know. Coming back. Let's see what we can do with it. This is Warner. Alicia Warner with it for UD. She has Nguyen over in this wing. This is Nguyen for Warner. Looping it here for Nguyen. Nguyen pops a shot up. It is good. Martina Nguyen for 2. Inbound play comes down here now for Sainer. Sainer stopping, popping. Good for 2. Megan Sainer pops one up and in good for EJ. Back come the Trojans. Can't trade baskets with them, though. Here's Warner from outside for 3. That's a little short. Rebound comes right down there to Nace. Nace bumped in the end line. The crowd over here wants a foul and didn't get it. And Nace picking it up and going across the line now for EJ. 6:58 left here. Lots of time remaining in this one. The ball comes over here for that pass back out. They have Mace with it. Spins it here. Now they'll go inside to Sainer. Sainer for two is no good. Rebound comes down in there, and Ashley Straub controls for UD. Back here for Warner. Warner up court for the Trojans. She's got Nguyen on the left wing. Nguyen's got it. Martino push it back here for Warner. Straub on the right wing. Here's Straub. Back outside here. Warner for three. Just short. Rebound to Nguyen for two. It's good. Martina Nguyen's got two. And it's a 38-43 ball game. And a foul, blocking foul called on Martina Nguyen with 6:15 left here in the ball game. Trojans trailing by 5. Martina picks up her second, I believe. Her third, rather. Martina picks up her third. The team's fifth, and Nace will inbound the ball. Inbounds here for Sainer. Sainer rushing to the hoop. Stopping, pushes one up, no good. Rebound comes down here to the Trojans. Nguyen moving up court quickly for UDA. Martina spinning it inside here for Straub. Straub for two, shot it over everything. And on the breakaway, back with it comes Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh for two, she's fouled. The shot didn't go, but Bobby Rickenbaugh will go to the foul line shooting two for East Juniata. Okay, Rickenbaugh at the line shooting two. The foul was on Alicia Warner, her second. Rickenbaugh misses her first. The Tigers are waiting. Tigers are definitely waiting. And let's see, we got 5:56 left here in this ball game. Second shot by Bobby is good. 44-38, 6-point ball game now. Tigers on top. Warner moving it down the court for UD. Here for Nguyen. Across the court she goes with it. Straub. They'll move it here for Nguyen, and she'll pick it up on the baseline. Works it inside. I'll push it back out here for Straub. Straub sets up for three. Just off the mark. A rebound comes down inside there to Huffman. And the Tigers back up court with it now. 5:25 left in the ball game. This is Nace. Nace winding it all the way inside, and a push foul called before the shot. The foul will be on Warner. We know shooting. And well, now it'll be a 1-and-1, they say. Okay. So actually Nace will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1 for the Tigers. Here's Nace at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Her first shot is no good. And the rebound comes over this way. Martina Nguyen's got it for UD. Trojans trailing by 6. Warner trying to go inside. Bad pass and picked up in there by Dressler. Well, the Trojans turn it over one more time. That's about turnover number 307. I don't know. Here's Nace with it out front. Here for Sainer. Sainer right inside they go. Dressler had it blocked away nicely by Nguyen. Martina coming back. Looking for two. It is good. Martina Nguyen for two. 44-40. The Trojans trail by 4. Here's Nace picking up the dribble. Pushing it ahead here now for Sainer. Sainer will drop it inside for Nace. Nace to the hoop. Puts a shot up. It is no good. Rebound comes down there and battling for it. And it's going to be UDA ball on the tie-up. Trojans can get back to within 2. Trojans can come to within 2. Crabb will inbound the basketball for UDA. And timeout's going to be called first by East Juniata, I believe. At any rate, 4.5 minutes remaining here. No, Upper Dauphin. Upper Dauphin called a full timeout. 4.5 minutes left in the ball game. Trojans trailing by 4. Yep, well, the biggest 4.5 minutes to play in the Trojans season coming up here now. As the Trojans can get back to within 2 here. They trail by 4. Here's Warner with it. Nguyen on the wing. Back for Warner. Warner spinning it here for Straub. Here's Warner for Nguyen. Nguyen for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound tapped around inside to Christy Bingham's got it. She puts a shot up short. Christy has a return shot short. And on the rebound now, it's going to be controlled in there by Dressler. So back come the Tigers. Trojans had 3 tries at it that time. Couldn't get anything to go down. Here's a pass inside. Now they'll push it out in the wing. Shot by Huffman. Way short. Rebound inside. Controlled to Nace for 2. Couple of Trojans, couple of Tigers. Tigers come up with it. Jamie Nace gives the Tigers a 6-point margin back now, 46-40. Near side here for Straub. Straub tries to take it inside, does so, puts a shot up and in, good. Ashley Straub defeating the defense that time as she weaved her way past a couple of Tigers and put it home. 46-42. Nace out in front. Clock down at 3:24 and counting. Here's Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh taking it across the top of the circle. Dropping it for Nace. 46-42. In here for Sainer. Sainer for two. It's no good. Look at the rebounding inside, though. Let's see who's going to come away this time. It's going to be Christy Bingaman. Trojans with a chance to come back to within two again here now, as Warner has it. Warner here for Nguyen. Ashley Warner. Warner inside here for Bingaman. Bingaman, nice bounce pass for Nguyen for two. Wouldn't go. Rebounded inside to Sainer. And Sainer is held and a foul called. Sainer will go to the foul line. She will be shooting a 1-and-1. That was on Ashley Straub, her third. Megan Sainer at the line shooting a 1-and-1. So the Trojans need to get a rebound here. Should Megan miss this first one? We think she should. She did not. She made it. 47-42, now 5-point margin. 2 minutes 42 seconds remaining here in the season. Second shot is no good. Rebound comes down here to Christy Bingaman. So it's a 5-point ball game now. Trojans can get to within 3. Warner up court for UDA. EJ crowd pretty darn quiet. Warner for three. It's short. Rebound comes over here to Nguyen. Nguyen puts a shot up, blocked away by Sainer. And then on the floor it goes. It's going to be picked up here by Crabb. And Crabb will spin it back over there for Warner. Warner for Nguyen. Warner stepping it up over there for Straub. Back for Ashley Warner. Clock down at 2:08. Soon be under 2 minutes to play. Here's Nguyen. Trying to loop it inside, has the ball go out of bounds. It's going to be off Nguyen and out of bounds. Here's a ball tapped out of bounds by Warner, and it's going to go off the hands of Rickenbaugh, they say. Our crowd enjoyed that call. This crowd over here can't believe it. Anyway, UD inbound the ball. 2:03 left here in the ball game. 47-42. Nice pass in there for Bingaman. Bingaman underneath the basket, and she'll walk with it. Christie walked with it, trying to get a bit of room underneath there, and walked with it with exactly 2 minutes left in the ball game. They'll loop it inside here for Sainer. Sainer down the court. Ashley Straub on her. They push it outside, and then a foul call. No, timeout called, rather. Timeout called with 1:54 left in the ball game. It's 47-42. EJ. We'll be right back. Okay, the ball will be inbounded here now by the Tigers. Over there for Rickenbaugh. Don't let her shoot. Inside they go with it. A shot good. Inside for Sainer. And it's 49-42 now with 1:45. Trojans got to move it up court quickly. Over the wing it goes. Nguyen stepping it inside there for Bingaman. Bingaman pushing it back here for Warner. Warner with an 8-foot try. It is no good. Rebounded in here to Dressler, but then Dressler's fouled, and she'll go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. With 1.5 minutes remaining here in this ball game. Boy, the Trojans have struggled all night long and have seen themselves down now by 7. And Dressler at the line shooting a 1-and-1. The 9th team foul. So the next foul that the Trojans do commit will give the Tigers a 2-shot foul. So let's see if she can miss this one. Here's her first try. It is no good. Rebound tapped around inside, controlled by whom? By Straub, and then Straub is bumped out of bounds. No foul called on, or the foul, yeah, okay, it's going to be inbounded by EJ. No foul, huh? Looked to me like maybe Mace might have bumped her a little. Or a lot. Oh, no. Short. Rebound back here to Rickenbaugh. Bobby, 1:19 remaining. Here's Nace. Inside she goes to Sainer. Sainer turnaround shot no good. Rebound comes down here to Bingaman. Christie looking down the court, had Crabb breaking, but pushed it back here now for Warner. Somebody's going to have to shoot a three. Nguyen will try one. That's short. Rebound comes down, and let's see. It's going to be controlled ahead here now to Rickenbaugh with 55 seconds remaining. So hopes are dimming here for our beloved Trojan gals. Here's Rickenbaugh pushing it over the wing here now for Hoffman. Rickenbaugh back for Nace. 45 seconds remaining. Here's Nace out in front. Nace has it back again, goes on the baseline for two. It's good. 51-42, 33 seconds remaining. So the Trojans will apparently drop this one as the shot underneath there is going to be picked off by Huffman. They'll spin it over the wing. Nace has it, and EJ for the third time this season has defeated the Trojans, as they have defeated lots of teams. This is not a good team in my humble opinion, but they're good enough to beat our ball club this year. The third try is good. 5 seconds remaining, and that's going to do it. The final score here tonight is the East Juniata Tigers 53 and the Trojans 42. It's an 11-point differential, but by gosh, it wasn't 11 points here just moments ago. The Trojans had it down to 4 and perhaps even down to 2, but they come up short against a very, very aggressive East Juniata Tiger ball club. So the Tigers will move on, and the Trojans will move on to bigger and better things in school. Plan for the play coming up and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, we congratulate the Trojans on a pretty darn fine effort here tonight, playing about 30 minutes out of the 32-minute game. Real tough against the Tigers. Then the Tigers finally, with that height advantage that they had all night long, coming in and really